it's Emily Reynolds with emilyreynolds.net. Today I wanted to talk to you about one of my 5 top diet killers. So when you do a clean eating plan with me, you'll see at the bottom you're going to get your list of all the foods that you can eat, when to eat, how much to eat based on your goals and your weight, etc., etc. But of course there's always going to be a list of things to stay away from. So that list: dairy, gluten, alcohol, soy, and artificial sweeteners. So we're going to talk about dairy today. Many of you guys have seen several posts of mine on Facebook. And again, this is just an opinion, so take it at that, because I've had some people say that they know about organic farms, that this is not really the case. I understand that. That definitely can be true. But if I don't see it for myself, I would rather not trust walking into a store and buying a product when I really don't know that the following is not true about the product. So, basically, I did state that hormones, pus, blood, and antibiotics are what you are drinking when you're drinking milk and dairy, cheese, yogurt, whatever it may be, unless you know otherwise. And the reason being, think about the conditions, okay, that a cow is under. A cow is there to produce meat, to produce milk, and they're given hormones because they're going to grow bigger. The bigger the cow is, the more meat they're going to get from them. Okay, makes sense. So then those hormones are passed on to you. The conditions that the cows are in. If you guys have ever gone on PETA.com, I'm preaching to the choir, you already know. So there's a lot of sickness being passed, and the cows are hooked up to machines all day long, just, you know, on their udders, which they're milking. They're going to get infections. That's where the pus and blood comes in, because the udders are going to produce some pus and some blood, which is getting into your milk. Okay, so then the cows are given antibiotics because there is so much sickness and infection going on. So we already got hormones, we got antibiotics, we got the pus and blood, so it's going into the milk. And then some people are going to say, well, the milk is processed to take out all of that. You're right, it is processed, but you're still going to get the hormones, you're still going to get the antibiotics. That's still being passed on to you. And then in the processing, they're putting even more chemicals into that milk that's going into your body and your kid's body, whether you're eating cheese, yogurt, milk. Again, like I said, unless you know otherwise and you're going to an organic farm and you know that these things aren't true, I would not trust walking into a grocery store. So just something to think about. And if you guys want to know, raw milk is a completely different story. You can find more information on raw milk from a really great source that I love, drmercola.com. So raw milk, totally different story, and it's actually quite healthy for you. You also always have the options of rice milk, almond milk, coconut milk. I know that they taste a little bit different, but those are just some options for you, because I do really hate saying absolutely never, never, never about anything. Of course, every once in a while, you're going to have some cheese when you have a pizza for your treat meal. Totally fine. I'm not about completely 100% eliminating things, but I just am about awareness. Be aware. So you don't want to necessarily make it a habit of getting that gallon of milk and drinking it every single day, but it's not worth it for me. So that's the reason that I preach stay away from dairy. Okay, so that's it. Thanks, guys. Hope that was helpful. And next time we'll talk about the number 2 diet killer. Okay, bye, guys.